You look like an alien species.
They were giving them away at Elmer's.
At Elmer's?
Elmer.
Kids. We took my nephew to go eat there
Like the
the other
breakfast?
day.
Oh my!
And you have one.
I have
You
one.
took a child's mask.
I asked for one, and they said sure.
Is
Wait, you're talking about
that's
the...
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Oh, I
What
thought
did
it was a
you think?
luchador.
Batman?
I don't know. It just looked like a luchador.
When you were talking
mask.
about the eyes that are like boobs, I was like,
It's not. It's.
Do you know what I mean by
shaped
that?
like
I know what
Iron
you
Man.
mean.
Okay, yeah, they're
Yeah.
like oblong and
yes,
then,
and then you're like,
mm-hmm.
Iris is like,
Yeah, they poke out a bit more. Yeah, so your eyeballs look like boobs.
It's like the shapes of Iron Man and the colors, but that's not what it's
not
giving.
really
It's
Iron
not what it's. It's not the energy that it's giving me.
what is it giving? It reminds me of something.
It reminds you of something? Kick-ass.
Oh,
I wouldn't say that.
I mean not the colors, but I definitely see that.
It's like I went into a
Mustard
cantina
and
on
ketchup.
Tatooine and you were sitting there drinking blue milk. And I walk in and you're like, I don't like you. And I'm like, what? And then you're like, my friend doesn't like you. I'm like, okay. I misread this situation here. Because I don't know what you are, first of all. Wow.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
I'm still shocked you got it at Elmer's.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's made with Elmer's glue.
What's Elmer's?
You've never
Elmer's?
been to
it's
Elmer's,
it's
the
like a
restaurant?
diner.
Never been.
It's like a greasy spoon diner.
They have some good breakfast, though.
Greasy. You
What'd
think
you
it's
have
greasy?
for breakfast?
See, I
A
get
German
crepes.
pancake.
What's that?
What are you French?
So,
You pompous asshole.
Crepes?
Yeah.
I think that like
Actually,
bougie.
in
You
France, you have to ask for crepes Suzette, or else they won't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or they
that's
pretend like
stupid
they don't know what
ones.
you're talking about.
Oui, oui, what?
Crepes
What?
Suzette.
great.
What? No inglés.
Sacre bleu! Okay.
Escargot?
Once again, I've misread the situation walking into a restaurant the second time.
I said I was going to
just
try
in this
escargot,
cantina.
but then I saw escargot.
It's actually pretty good.
No, I heard it's good.
It's delicious,
But you have to
actually.
slurp it out of the
not-
shell.
Not really. They usually
Yeah.
give you a fork.
Well, okay, you have to take
little
it
tiny
out of
fork.
the shell.
It's basically the same as eating an oyster.
I've never eaten an oyster.
What
I'm
the
not
heck?
into eating things out of shells.
I am.
Not even a crab.
I've never had crab.
What?
What?
I've lived
Lobster?
here my entire life.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
I've also
You know,
lived here, and
Where's the
and I
nearest sea?
consumed a crab before.
Yeah, me too.
Where's
Well,
the
okay,
nearest sea?
I had like crab something, but like
Raccoons.
yeah, that's what it was.
You've
But I
had
don't
the
remember
meat.
it. Yeah,
You haven't
I've never.
eaten it out
yeah,
of a shell. You haven't
correct.
grabbed a crab,
What?
snapped it open, sucked it deep.
That's
That's
telling
kinda-
what Nick does.
When he eats crab.
That's how nature does it. That's how I approach
So you're
it.
telling me when you walk into Red Lobster and you walk right past the lobster aquarium, you just grab one, just right out, and you rip it in half,
I
and then
say, I'll
start
take this
slurping
one to go,
to go.
and I'll break that mamma jamma
Just
wide open.
raw,
Raw
uncooked.
as a dog.
Oh my!
And
I'm worried for
that's how you
bud.
eat them in the sea.
I
No.
think you would just eat it whole.
Shell and all.
Yep.
What would eat
No.
a
Crunchy.
crab whole aside a shark? You think?
Octopus? I don't know. A squid?
They're essentially the same animal.
What? No, they're not.
Essentially, they're very close.
Close.
They're
but
both
not the same.
mollusks.
Those you took my shark idea away, so I had to. Come
Have you
up
seen
with-
those giant squid?
There's also giant octopus.
Hmm.
And the fact that they have the same name kind of tells that they're very similar creatures.
One time we were in Oregon and there were like crabs on the beach and these people were picking them up and then my sister was like, "Can I pick it up?" And then it like pinched her and she was like
No.
freaking out.
And did you eat it raw?
Yeah,
It's revenge.
of course.
You pinch my
No.
sister, you die. Right here, right now.
You should not eat seafood raw.
That's what
What is sushi, then?
man.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
okay. Come on.
No,
Come on.
Come on.
like that's why they cook.
I don't
the
eat
shrimp.
sushi.
Have you seen calamari?
But I will say that I have eaten many a shrimp raw when I shouldn't.
At one point at the Grand Chinese Buffet, the dumplings, they have a little paper under them. I would consume that along with
The bumplings?
the dumplings.
You said
I
did say
bumplings?
Did I?
That's
Wow.
funny because I heard dumpling.
I heard dumplings.
Well,
Weird. Selective hearing.
It's like one of those weird, like.
This is not a
things where,
Mandela
like,
effect.
I think
No,
it's the
It's like-
power of my mask.
That's
She's just a
It's
little.
No, it's like a
restricting
thing.
your
You know, like the Yanny or Laurel.
oh yeah,
Yanny or Laurel thing.
yeah.
I heard Blanny.
You're just on the cusp of both.
You're a little quirky.
But
I think I need to ride your levels, Natasha.
What's that mean?
You're just like outbursting into laughter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be a problem.
but yeah, I would eat the paper along with the dumplings
Huh.
until my mom noticed and she corrected my behavior. I must have had 36 of these dumplings before. I had a whole textbook in my stomach that I had
Oh,
to
man.
consume.
Nick, did you just eat that paper?
She was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm eating the dumplings." She goes, "Have you not been taking the paper off?" I'm like, I thought it was part of it. I was like 12.
Oh,
I wasn't
man.
that young. I should have
I had a
known.
friend in high school, and he would bite off pieces of like a plastic straw,
What?
eat it.
Huh. Interesting.
The plastic straw?
Yes, he would eat the plastic straws.
When I was
That's
in
one
high
way to get
sounds
microplastics in you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, they would just throw the plastic straws in my hair and see what stayed.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh.
No, it was actually quite fun.
My freshman year of college.
I got up to like
all my
30
friends-
straws, and then it was just, they kind of started falling out. We did the same thing with forks. We got to 50. That one was fun.
Forks
54?
would stick more than a straw.
Yeah, and given my hair was longer too, so yeah, it was quite fun.
It was fun for you.
Oh yeah, I was having a blast.
Amazing. For my freshman year of college, people would blow vape into my hair
Why?
because my hair is very curly naturally.
Oh.
So then they would blow just vapor into my hair and be like,
To
"You
make
look
it
like
like-
you're on fire." And I'm like, "This is awesome, man." I can't see it because it's on top of my head. And they do this for like a 40-minute time period.
Wow.
Wow.
That's how you know you're popular.
That's how you know that people love you when you become an actual toy.
A toy
Yeah.
for other people's
A prop.
amusement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
I can tell.
Because you are literally a prop right now.
I am actually.
You couldn't keep it on the whole time.
I tried to put my glasses on, but then my glasses fell off, so I went, okay, I'll just
Because it looks
not
uncomfortable.
See. It is.
It looks like it was
Actually,
made for a child.
It is.
This is going to surprise you, Doug. But it, in fact, was.
It's kind of itchy. It feels like felt. I think it is felt.
It's definitely
But it's
felt.
also like my eye.
It looks like it was made for someone's face whose eyes are narrower than yours.
I mean, I am an adult and not
Yeah.
a
It was
2-year-old.
definitely
so
made for the bone structure of a developing human.
you're correct.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah. I mean, good enough without my glasses.
I mean, it looks like it's starting to drag your eyes.
It literally looks like it's pinching your eyes closed.
It's not comfortable, that's for sure.
Trinity,
But
just
listen,
take it off.
listen, I've made the choice.
Exhausted. You look exhausted.
Think about it. We're going to be going for an hour at least.
Your eyes. Your eyes.
You look like you're crying.
Like that, because it was itching my eyeball.
Your eyes were begging me for help.
Good lord.
The rest of your body was like, "It's fine," but your eyes were screaming.
I know, it was like halfway like right there, and my eyelash kept catching it, so I couldn't open my eye all the way.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, okay, it's fine. I did this to myself.
I started crying.
Like a sympathy
Yeah,
cry.
I had empathy for your eyes.
Thanks. They appreciate
And it was starting
it.
to stress me out, so I needed you to take the mask off. Your eyes just seem so uncomfortable.
There, I can see now.
Good.
There. Now that we're all comfortable.
I mean, I didn't take it off my head.
Now
so
we're all
it was
comfortable. Let's
still
get
itchy.
uncomfortable. we were going to talk about favorite colors
That's
here.
right. Okay. My favorite color is green.
Which is correct.
Yeah.
What?
Mine
Okay,
is
okay.
also
Hold on,
green.
hold on.
What kind of
What
green?
what shade of green?
Yeah.
What shade of green? Well, see, green is one of those few colors where most shades are optimal.
My,
What about like Ghostbusters?
Slime green.
Slime green. I mean,
See,
it
like
works with certain other
ectoplasm.
colors.
yeah, like if it's in a dark
It can
room,
work.
Would you
that
dye your
color
hair?
is great.
Would I dye my hair slime green? I wouldn't dye my hair any color.
You've
You
dyed
ble-
your hair. You've bleached your
It's
hair.
a natural color, though.
Green is a natural
Bleach is a natural color.
Well, the color of the hair. Some can grow that naturally.
I'm sorry, Nick.
I've never seen someone with lime green hair
That'd be great.
or
though.
pink hair or naturally blue hair. There's people that can pull it off for sure. Mm-hmm. Not me.
Okay. Well, you admit you can't pull it off, and I'll grant you that. I don't think you could.
Me either, which is why I won't.
Good.
I will only do natural hair colors.
Like bleach.
It's a blonde color.
Yeah, but it's not your color.
Actually, I do grow blonde hair out of my body. I have lots of
I
blonde.
don't want to know where.
I have lots of blonde arm hair. In my
Okay.
in my beard, I grow white hair. It's a science project of my own.
Nick, I'm sorry, but the white hair just means you're aging.
I know, which is why bleaching it. If my hair goes gray, I'm dyeing it white.
Yeah.
We're just getting into it.
I think
All right.
I would dye my hair.
We're going
white.
full throttle. We're gonna speed up the aging process.
Full gray hair.
So, are we discussing favorite colors
Favorite colors.
or what you think the best color is?
Favorite colors.
Favorite color.
And
No.
then, we obviously think green is better.
I think it's superior to other colors as a whole.
See, you can go dark green, a dark forest green, and that looks great. You can also go sage green, which is just a
I
little
do
bit
like a
lighter.
sage green.
Hey, no. Don't be siding with them.
Wait, is us
See, this
against
is
that?
good. This is
Well,
good.
I have decided. I am putting forth burgundy
That's
is my
because,
favorite
yeah.
color.
See,
So you told me that Tasha said that was your favorite.
And now I'm
Did you not
agreeing
have
with
a
it.
favorite
No,
color
it's a good
beforehand?
I don't remember. But thinking of it, I do like a good burgundy. A nice
Okay.
deep royal red.
So we're
a
team
good
burgundy.
color.
It's Christmas colors.
And that's your favorite color.
that's your favorite color?
I don't have a favorite color.
Girl,
Oh.
Nick.
It changes.
With the seasons.
Sometimes it changes day to day.
Whoa. That's a quick season.
That
I would
is
say
a
my,
quick
my
season.
top 5 roster changes quite a bit. Green
Yeah.
always remains on the roster.
Yep, for sure.
The exact tone of green will change.
Green has never been on my roster until recently. Until the last year. And I like sage green. I think a forest green is good.
See?
Or like an emerald green.
Mm-hmm.
But
No. It's all about that burgundy, Natasha.
it's all about
Burgundy.
that
Burgundy.
See, my thing is like, my argument
It's
to
all
what
about
the
the-
colors that green would be better than, I would say green is better than orange.
Oh, for sure.
Because orange doesn't have the tonal range that green has, where like you're like, oh, that's nice. Because once you just start getting to browns and stuff, and then it's no longer orange, right? Green's the spectrum for green is a lot wider, where you can still consider that green.
Yeah, you can go like
You don't
to
go,
a
"Oh,
yellow
that's-
green.
that's not green, that's
a blue
purple."
green.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
But with orange, it's like you get too light. You're like, oh, it's yellow. You're like,
I like
come on,
peach.
that's yellow.
Like
Let's
a
see, but
peach
peach is
orange.
either orange or a pink.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Okay, so technically green is yellow and blue.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
you'll have a full range of green, and then you'll start touching into the yellow, but it's still green.
But since yellow is
and
such a
same
light
thing
color,
with the blue. See, like this gradient here. See, this is blue, and
Yeah.
we're getting to a light blue. That's basically green. Teal, it's green. Yeah, that's not a
It's a
green
blue
example.
green. It's not a green blue.
Yeah.
but since yellow is such a soft color, green overpowers it. So when you see it, you're like, oh,
That looks green.
it looks more green than yellow.
Like your shirt is a nice mustard.
Yeah, which would have tinges of green and
I-
orange.
I almost wore a green shirt today. How embarrassing would that have been?
Oh,
That would have been
man.
awkward for
If
your
I-
debate.
I
That would
want
have been
team
a
burgundy.
real
We'd be like, she's wearing green right now, guys.
green. I didn't like green for a while. I was just wearing only green. Until recently, green was no.
That would have been like an automatic
I had
lose.
blacklisted green from the rainbow.
Wearing it all the time.
And that's exclusively now what I wear. You're a bandwagoner for green.
I
Yeah.
guess green is cool because you have like a green screen, and then you can like.
You can also have a blue screen.
You
This
can,
is
You
but
can.
green screen is more fun.
Yeah. And yeah.
I've
True.
heard that blue screen is more effective, however.
I think they're used
It
for
probably
different
is,
things.
but green screen is the OG.
You can't argue with that.
And that's a fact.
And that, mark it down. I hope you're taking notes. That's a fact.
There'll be a pop quiz later.
Because I would argue blue is another one of those colors that has the long spectrum of like, oh, that's blue.
I think blue is nice. Because, like, if I'm having anxiety, I just look up at the sky. It's very calming.
Yeah,
You know
there
what I mean?
are certain emotions associated with different colors.
There definitely
Correct,
is.
yeah.
Blue and I want to say green are like soothing colors.
Yeah, especially
And
dark green.
Orange is a very angry color,
It's a very loud
Yeah.
color.
which is I think is interesting why we force prisoners to wear orange.
Not
Oh, no,
allowed
that's
to
the
sleep.
thing.
Yeah,
it's like
it absolutely
a
is.
specific type of orange. And,
Mhm.
like, it kind
It's like
can go
Home
crazy.
Depot orange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Really just angry all the time.
Home Depot workers are criminals.
That's
I think that's what Doug was getting at.
that is what I was getting at.
So
Yeah.
Home Depot.
I'm
is
starting
prison?
to think he's right.
Always wear orange. Never friendly.
This is
Never
true.
helpful.
See,
This
and I
is
went
true.
to a Lowe's for the first time with my
Blue.
brother. It's just Home
Blue.
Depot, but blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm like, now I have to pick a side. Do I like the orange or do I like the blue?
Do you know that Robbie's favorite color is orange?
I never see him wearing any colors besides blue. So
I know. When I asked him what his favorite color was, he went, "I think it's orange."
interesting.
He said, "I think." He didn't say.
Why
it's
are
orange.
more people not knowing what they like?
Well, it's not okay. Besides grade school, I can't remember the last time I was asked my favorite color.
When I asked you,
Okay, before then.
like a month ago or something.
Before then. Like your favorite color is something you're asked in kindergarten and first grade.
But you just never had the opinion.
I always ask
since
people what
then.
their favorite.
Yeah.
Me too.
You wouldn't
man.
like go through a store
Over-
shopping for clothes and you're like, I like the color of this more.
Nah.
Would you prefer that I ask you what your zodiac sign is?
No.
Exactly. This
No,
is why
we
you got to know your favorite
discovered-
color.
Were you
Those
like
of
a
which
double
also
Cancer?
have color.
I don't know.
true?
I don't know, Natasha.
No, we did this. Why don't you remember things?
I'm actually a Pisces.
I think you're
You're a
actually
Pisces?
colorblind.
No, you were double.
I'm starting to think you don't know what colors are.
I know what colors are.
What is this?
Colors.
That's a phone. I don't see a color.
It's a jade green.
I couldn't see it.
What
This is
color? What
boring.
color is this?
I don't know, a lavender? It's like there's a lot of glare. I can't really see it.
What do you think? Here, I can take my phone case off.
Yeah.
It's kind of like chromy, like it's like multiple colors at once.
We call that iridescent.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not a color.
Yeah, it is. It's purple.
Iridescent is a color?
It's
A
an
lavender.
effect.
Yes.
It is an effect. You're correct.
So when I said lavender, I was close enough.
I like lavender.
Lavender is
Actually,
nice.
maybe I do have a favorite color.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I've lost
actually-
one.
Okay, in general, I really like pastel colors. I think they're better than like a pastel orange is better than like a
pumpkin orange.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I buy that.
Like that's why I like sage green.
The thing about pastel, it's a nice Easter color.
That's why we dye
Yeah.
our eggs pastel colors.
Yeah.
Like I didn't realize it, but I
We should
bought.
stop dyeing eggs. I think eggs should no longer be a part of the Easter culture.
Why?
Yeah.
It's all about the bunny, folks. Easter's all about the bunny, yet it's all about the eggs.
But I think
It
it's
doesn't
fun
add up.
when you.
It doesn't add up.
You know, and here's another thing. Rabbits, bunnies, they're mammals. They don't lay eggs.
How do you?
So what's the deal?
If anything, should be a platypus or an echidna because they lay eggs and they are mammals.
It doesn't have to be a mammal. It could be any other avian species.
We don't
Why
even know
not?
the
Why not the
animal.
Easter swan?
I wanted a chicken.
But do we
I
know
would
which?
get down with an Easter swan.
Do we know what bird lays the eggs for Easter?
A chicken.
Well,
Because I've seen ducks. I ain't seen chicken. I've seen ducks.
Chicken.
Duck
Little
eggs are
tiny
better
little-
than chicken eggs.
Baby ducklings. It's just ducklings, actually. It's just the babies. What's the thing laying the eggs.
Easter's about
You
eating.
go straight from eggs to the ducklings, so it has to be a type of duck. I've never
I
seen
think
the
it's the
adult
Easter
duck,
bunnies
but
laying
it's
those
the bunny.
eggs. Yeah.
That's the only adult animal at part of Easter.
Yeah.
So which
Doesn't make
came-
sense.
Which came first?
It doesn't all none of
The
it makes
rabbit or the egg?
The chicken or the egg?
because
It was in
Easter
fact the rabbit.
Easter again, a religious holiday.
Yeah.
Now bunny egg situation.
Yeah. Man, that's a lost in translation.
Can I don't know.
Do you know where the rabbit came from?
What?
Macy's Day parade.
Hey,
Hallmark.
did you know that Bluey was in the Macy's Day Thanksgiving parade?
Who is that?
Oh, cartoon.
I love Bluey.
Australian cattle dog. Blue Heeler.
A blue healer.
It's a cartoon for children.
I thought of blue.
It's great.
Yeah, the only Bluey I know is Blue from Blue's Clues.
Is he a rat? Wait, no, he's a dog.
Yeah.
What?
But he's
Wait,
the
isn't
OG.
it-
It's a female dog.
She's a
thought it
dog.
was-
She's a blue dog. Yeah.
Is he blue?
Yeah, the OG.
But yeah,
But Bluey is an
Bluey.
Australian cattle dog.
I love that show.
A blue heeler.
What show is this?
It's called Bluey.
It's called Bluey.
What is it about?
A family of cattle dogs.
There's
In
more than-
Australia.
Blue heelers and red heelers.
Is it animated or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, I'll
It's a
show
How
you.
recent
cartoon.
is the show?
Oh,
Very recent.
yeah.
And you're watching. Both of you watch this.
I am aware of it. Trinity actively watches it
Hey, I live with kids, so there's a reason why I actively watch a lot
How are
of
you
kids
aware
shows.
of it?
because one of my dogs is a blue heeler, and children will come up to the
You'll
street.
watch it.
No,
is
children
like,
on the
oh,
street will
what is
come up
that?
and be like, "Bluey."
Oh, I have
Wait,
seen
what's
that.
your tattoo?
I thought that was a raccoon.
Aw.
So the funny
Yeah,
thing
that
is,
I've seen that.
That checks
cartoon
out.
animal.
That checks out.
I thought
It's the
that
name
was
of a song.
raccoon.
Ed Sheeran?
no.
Oh. Ed Sheeran. Oh, wait, no. He has a song called
It's-
Save Myself, I think. No, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm not
Who's
an
it
avid
by?
Ed Sheeran
Well,
listener.
me neither.
Ed Sheeran was in Game of Thrones. He sang a song
That's right,
What?
he did.
by a campfire. Yeah. People gave him a lot of shit for no reason. His
I liked
song
it.
was
You know,
good.
honestly,
it was a good
I
song.
was enjoying it. It was a
scene.
good song. No, so I'm actually wearing the sweater too.
Is it a bluey shirt?
No, I
you
am wearing a
cover
blue
it up.
shirt underneath this though.
Right.
I like to listen to K-pop.
Okay.
right.
It's a K-pop song by BTS, and this is a BTS sweatshirt.
I started listening to BTS last year. I was under the impression it was a different kind of group.
Like, what do you mean?
I thought it was like more lighthearted, more poppy. They go hard,
They do.
They go hard in the paint.
and I was like, God damn. Why have I started listening to this before?
You mean, gosh damn it.
I mean, gosh damn it. Yeah.
What in the GD?
The GD Hecker, these boys cooking up.
Because I am all
Because
about
I
it.
was late to the party.
You were. So,
Yeah, and they broke up. Now they're all
no,
serving.
they're not. They have not broken up. They are on indefinite hiatus.
That means they're broken
yeah,
up.
No,
As a
no,
new-
until I
They
get a
are
statement
doing
from
military
their
service.
label.
Oh, they're doing
Then-
their
Which-
South Korean
hey,
mandatory
listen.
military service.
Shiny is still going on, so is Monsta X. There's many different K-pop artists who are currently serving time in the military.
Yeah, serving time, like prison sentences.
And
I'm serving time.
their group is still active.
I'm South Korean.
Okay.
See, because I never listened to them, but
Yeah.
I would see pictures of them, and I was like, these guys are cool.
I've seen them 3 times. I've wasted a lot of money on it,
Wait,
but it's
in
okay.
person?
You've seen them
In
live?
person.
Whoa. Was it cool?
Oh, I enjoyed myself immensely.
Did you talk to them?
Fortunately not.
You didn't really
Should we
see
do
them.
introductions?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
How
we're-
long has it been?
all right, we're about 24 minutes in. And all right, welcome to the OK Chaos podcast.
Hi.
I'm Doug.
Welcome.
No.
Welcome.
I thought it would be funny if we introduced ourselves and then said what weight of a bowling ball we use.
Oh.
I think that's
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah.
I
I,
haven't bowled forever.
Wow.
I
Controversial.
like that. Okay. I'm your host, Doug, and I bowl with a 16-pound ball.
I'm your other host, Tasha, and I bowl with an 11-pound ball.
Interesting.
I am your other host, Trinity, and I bowl with a 9-pound ball.
Wow. Light.
Hey,
Fast, though.
Hey, you should have seen how I was bowling before. There was a reason
She
why.
got that juice.
I would love to see. I would love to figure that out. I'm your friend, Nick. Get the viewers on my side. That one.
And I would like to make a clarification.
And I go
I'm
with
the
the-
only host. You're all my guests.
Whoa.
I'm
is
your
true.
friend. Now I got the host on my
Technically,
side.
you're
Yeah.
my manager.
I am the producer, and y'all are my guests in my studio.
I bowl with a 15-pound ball, which I drilled myself.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, in a cave
literally.
with a box of scrap.
With the box of scrap metal in a cave.
Yeah. Man. Back on the Marvel
Man,
grind.
that reference hit so hard.
It's quite literal.
Yeah.
In hell, I built that ball. If you know, you know.
Oh yeah.
So I had a question that I've been cooking up since yesterday.
Since yesterday.
right.
What bird do you think is best?
Best bird.
Yeah.
I like emus.
You think best bird?
Yeah.
Emus win best bird 2023?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the beginning of the year. This is clearly retroactively for 2022.
No. Okay, yeah. What bird was best in 2022 for you,
Emus.
Trinity? Explain.
They're big birds. Also,
Not the biggest.
hey, my other reason was because my cousin likes to call her mother emu.
Okay.
And I only knew about emus because of the fact that she calls my aunt emus.
So you know next to nothing about emus.
I know it's a big bird, and
Did you know that they were at
None-
war with the Australian
New
people?
Zealand. Oh, yeah, it's Australia.
Yeah.
What year was that?
Controversial.
1919? It was like the year after the Great War ended.
It was a bad time. Australia lost to the birds.
They literally lost a war
This
to
is
the
like
emus.
this is an army
Yeah.
of people with
I
weapons.
also
Literally.
like
Picked
that-
like a warlord bird.
I
picked a
also like the
aggressive
fact
bird.
that they look like they're balding.
Yeah.
See, I don't like emus. I went to the zoo
This looks like fun.
maybe 2 years ago, and I looked at an emu and it looked right back at me in the eyes, and then it started to just.
Was it this one?
It had like bad stomach problems that day, and it dropped. It dropped a monster one in front of me, just straight in front of me,
Wow.
mostly liquid. It was.
Well, that's, because birds have cloacas. They don't separate.
This thing was separating a lot from its body, and it just stared me down the whole time.
Its piss and its shit comes out as one.
It was fully loaded.
Oh, and then
Ugh.
It was brutal for me to watch.
I'm having to keep my laughter like to a minute.
You know what? Don't worry about that. Just laugh straight into the mic.
Well, I loved your input,
thank you.
though you didn't seem to know much about the bird you voted for.
Hey, emus are great.
But
Okay.
Okay.
I respect it.
So
Tasha?
I say a peacock
Okay.
or a
Bum,
flamingo.
bum, bum.
Wait.
Oh.
We can have two.
Okay, Natasha,
Well,
you're
you
gonna have
seem
to
to not
pick one.
really. We'll go.
It's good to not know what you want. So
Yeah, that's a good point. Trinity, you didn't even know enough about your one
Hey, I know a lot
to
about
mention a two.
chickens
Why didn't you say chickens then?
because they're not my favorite bird. Chickens are kind of a-holes. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
No.
Keep it
this is
PG.
supposed
No,
to be a
fuck
family
that.
friendly-
Gosh damn it. Gosh damn it.
Chickens are assholes and so
Gosh.
are geese.
Look at all those
GD.
chickens.
That's a call out. Love it.
Yeah. Okay.
So you said peacock
double
or
back to you at the
flamingo?
end
So
if you have a new bird.
Okay,
peacock,
what's your
Wanna
one?
cook up for.
peacock has been my favorite bird my whole life.
There's a
'cause I
peacock in
think-
my front yard.
Is there really?
What's-
I think
A
they're
real
so
one?
beautiful.
Here.
A
What?
real one?
No.
Yes. There was someone who owned them in my neighborhood cul-de-sac area, and so they got loose. And one time, my friend sent me a Snapchat at like 2 a.m. because they're nocturnal of it just screeching into the night, and he was like, "What is that?" I said, probably emu, or probably the peacock.
But emu.
It was a pack of emus. They found me after the zoo. The peacock was sitting on the bench outside my front door, and I came home from school, and I was like, I just stood there staring at it because I was not, where we live, that's just not, doesn't add up. Seeing one of them.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to approach it. 'Cause
Where the
they're
hell are peacocks even native to?
Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
Exclusively?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Huh.
At
I
least
think there's only like
majority.
one genome of like peacock. There's not multiple types.
It's just one variety.
There's like the peacock.
No, I think
'Cause
there's
they're
like
a type
another
of-
peacock.
But
There's
isn't
like
it called a peafowl or something?
a female? I
Peacocks
think?
are part of the pheasant family, I believe.
Oh.
That would make sense.
Because male peacocks are the only colorful peacocks.
True.
Mm.
True.
I have to find a picture.
My grandparents also owned peacocks on their farm. They had a peacock farm.
Whoa.
They had like 7 peacocks.
Huh.
Sounds like fun.
How does one farm peacock?
I don't know what they were. I don't know why they had them.
Were they farmers
This was
or
in
breeders?
Arizona. They had just peacocks. And I'm like, why is that the bird of choice?
They're sponsored by NBC. All right.
Yeah.
They get some of that NBC subsidy money.
This episode is
They got that
brought to you
bomb,
by
bomb,
NBC. You can watch this podcast on Peacock.
On Peacock.
Um,
Could you imagine?
That'd be wild.
Oof.
I can't
Um,
find the picture.
Of a
So, anyways,
peacock.
continue with your peacock.
I just think they're beautiful, and I just always thought they were like my spirit animal. But with a flamingo, or like when people ask you like,
Okay, well, you get
like-
one pick,
like,
Natasha.
Okay, then peacock. So with a peacock, when people are like, oh, if you were an animal, like what animal would you be? I
Right.
would always be like peacock. 'Cause I
Right.
think they're beautiful.
All right.
That's
And
it.
why is the flamingo your runner-up?
So flamingo's my runner-up because I saw a TikTok a while ago, and this guy was talking about like the law of attraction, and they were just saying like, okay, just like think about like a peacock or a flamingo, and then you'll start seeing them everywhere. And then I started seeing flamingos everywhere, like pink flamingos everywhere,
Like plastic
like
flamingos?
plastic flamingos on people's socks, tattoos, on like car stickers,
Whoa.
like things like that.
That's
Little
like some
stuffed
Matrix
animals,
shit.
Like stuff everywhere. I still see pink flamingos
Natasha?
everywhere I go.
Are the flamingos in the room right now? Oh God, she's looking around.
She's found one.
She's like, each of us have been a flamingo to her this whole
What do you
time.
mean? You don't see the flamingos too?
Have you ever seen an actual flamingo?
Okay.
I'm gonna say no.
Well,
The bird.
Nah, I don't think she has.
Have you never been to the zoo? They have flamingos there.
here?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
zoo used to have a peacock that would just walk around. It wasn't in a cage.
I've lived here my whole life, you guys. I've never seen that.
How?
Flamingos?
Do you know why flamingos are pink?
No.
I do.
Their
Tell me.
diet is exclusively shrimp. The shrimp
Oh yeah, I think I did know.
make
that.
them
pink.
pink.
Because the baby flamingos are white.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well, Doug.
okay.
What's your favorite bird?
Doug, yeah, what bird are you into for
Yeah.
2022? What bird really dominated the year for you?
For me, it has to be the harpy eagle.
That is brilliant bird.
I
Yeah.
actually know what that bird looks like.
Yeah. Fucking bizarre. Am I right?
Yeah.
Looks like a goddamn harpy. Native to Central and South America. Officially on the endangered species
Whoa.
list.
Oh, it's
wow.
this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a friggin'
Harpy.
Oh my god, it's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
enormous.
Its talons
What's
are
a harpy?
Yeah.
What is
It's
that?
it's a mythical kind of fairy
okay.
creature.
Ew.
Yeah.
I don't like the way it's like staring into my soul.
It's a carnivore and will eat small chimps.
Ew.
Yeah. How
I
cool
love
is that?
harpy eagles.
Oh my
I've
God,
loved them
it's
since
huge.
elementary school.
Yeah, so I win. All right, Nick.
I don't know if you've been to the Boise Zoo recently.
Oh,
With the
my
giraffes?
gosh.
No, not the giraffes.
We're trying to keep it anonymous.
Well, anyone can go to the Boise Zoo. It's a zoo. But they have a.
I've never been to the Boise Zoo. That's like all the way across the country.
You can
Yeah.
see giraffes there.
Okay, well,
I've-
at the
I've been
Boise
told.
From a
at the
park.
Boise Zoo, there is
The one time you went there, right?
there is northern sea eagles.
Yeah.
and
The
those
sea
things
eagles.
are gigantic.
That was my
Oh,
second
yeah.
runner.
Those things are huge.
Yeah.
Not my bird of the year though.
Yeah.
I was just you brought up a big bird. I wanted to.
Yeah,
I recently saw that.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the Central Park Zoo this year as well. I'm a big zoo guy.
Zoos are great.
Central Park Zoo. Sorry,
Have you
last
seen
year.
the movie Zookeeper?
Yes.
Oh,
No.
So he
it's
shook
by
his head
Kevin
no.
James.
But Central Park Zoo, not as large as I thought it would be. It
Fascinating.
was smaller than it is in the movie Madagascar. They have a whole bird thing. You walk in and you're in the exhibit.
Yeah, I love
You
that.
walk around. Peacock. They got the toucans. They got everything in there. But my bird of the year goes to
Runner and the drum roll, please.
drum roll, please. Underdog. No one thought it'd be them. Ducks.
Ducks.
I love
A
them.
duck walked
I love a
up to
good
a
duck.
lemonade stand, and I said to the man running the stand, "Hey, bum bum bum, got any grapes?"
Ducks.
Do, 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 do.
Then he waddled away.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
Then he waddled away.
Waddle, waddle,
They
waddle.
have ducks
Then he waddled
everywhere.
away.
I mean, we
And every place you
To
go
the very
to,
next day.
The
ducks look different.
So why ducks?
yeah.
there's so many different kinds of them, and they are just immaculate. Each time I see one, it looks crazier than the last duck.
Okay.
East Coast, I saw a duck, brown head, mullet, bright red eyes. Never seen a duck like that in my life. Mallards, I saw another duck. It was like a mallard. It was in a group of mallards, yet it was different. Normally mallards, they have the green head, they got the brown body. This thing had a green head, white body, bright yellow eyes. And I was like, where am I?
Huh.
I was like, what are ducks cooking up? Because they're bringing it their A game this year. So I've
do
never
like
really been interested in duck. I was in Disneyland. I was on a little island.
Donald Duck?
I don't know what that island is. You know the island with the giant pontoon boat
Yeah.
in Disneyland? So I went to the island. There was a duck with its baby ducklings. Nobody was exploring the island. 30 people around these ducks. Name a bird that does that better. I don't know. Ducks brought their
swan,
A
maybe.
game last year. I think duck of the year.
I do like
Bird
a
of the
good
year.
mallard. I was at the park over the summer and I saw like a really pregnant duck. And then like a few weeks later I came back and I saw the same duck with its ducklings.
When I was in elementary school.
You know ducks lay eggs.
But they have to hatch and become
They sit
Wait.
on top of the eggs.
Oh my lord! When I was in elementary school, a mallard duck.
They lay eggs.
Yeah,
They're
now
not-
realizing
they're not-
that
Don't lay eggs.
They don't
Oh my
don't give
Lord.
birth to a
why was
litter
it
of
so
ducklings.
chunky then?
Because it had all the eggs in its body before it laid them. You thought the eggs hatched in the duck.
No, I know the ducks lay eggs.
This is insane. You thought the eggs hatched in the duck?
No.
Did you just think they just popped out? The ducks?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what I
Ducks
was thinking.
famously not a mammal.
Famously not a mammal.
See, Tasha, I
In fact,
learned.
the only mammal
that
that looks
ducks
like a
laid
duck
eggs in
also
elementary
lays
school.
eggs.
No, I know that ducks lay eggs, okay?
You do now.
No, I did.
I believe you.
Thanks, Nick.
Okay, can
Listeners-
I update you guys on my bird now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So a while back, I was folding some laundry. All right.
My runner-up, by the way, pigeons.
Nick.
No explanation.
Okay.
Okay. And at work, folding laundry at work, and I put it around our laundry basket,
A
Yeah.
hamper, if you will.
and our
Garbage
mop
bin.
heads were on it. Basically, our mop heads. I put my mop heads around the rim of it, and then I put my head in it, and I was like, no wonder ostriches love doing this.
I knew it was going to be Emu Adjacent. I didn't know you were going to go.
They
Emu
don't do
Adjacent.
that.
I know they don't do it, but honestly, I was like, this is actually pretty great. It was quite calming. I loved it.
Emu adjacent.
You said
The
emu.
ostrich.
Emu,
The ostrich.
big bird. What's bigger than an emu?
An ostrich.
An ostrich, which is essentially a large emu.
See, but it can't fly. All your birds can fly.
Yeah.
Mine can't.
You like a grounded
Peacocks
bird.
Peacocks
can glide.
kind of fly.
They're like a turkey,
Yeah.
again, in the pheasant family.
Like a little bit.
They glide.
Yeah.
I've seen turkeys from my grandparents' house. Those things will glide across an entire valley.
Oh, yeah.
And it is frightening to see them in the air.
Oh, yeah.
I was feeding deer some corn,
Wow.
and then I heard like a whoosh, and I was like, what's happening?
Deers don't make whoosh sounds.
I was like, uh-oh, it's happening. It's my time.
It's happening.
Turn to the left, and here I see 20 turkeys just coming at me from the sky, and I was like,
You're gonna be like dive bombing you.
they were landing on each other. They had no plan. They just,
Turkeys are so stupid.
it's unreal.
Yeah.
One landed, one just hit him in the back. They both fell over.
Yeah.
The surprise attack did not go as they planned. It would have seemed.
Yeah.
But wow. Not my bird of the year, a turkey.
Benjamin Franklin's bird of the year one time.
At one point,
Yeah.
early 1800s, turkeys,
1780s.
turkeys were America's bird of the year.
Our bird award show has been going on for
This is a long segment.
hundreds of years, and the turkeys have never won.
Oh, no, they win every year. We give thanks to them.
By eating them?
Yeah.
I think the trophy for bird of the year should be a turkey, like a golden cooked turkey.
That would be
Or
good.
like a little, with the little feet things on them, the little.
So
Yeah.
my Ben Franklin comment was he
wanted-
wanted the turkey to be the eagle.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
You're right.
Yeah.
What if?
Bald turkey.
The bald turkey. The last
Could you
he lost.
imagine if that was like our national bird?
Gosh, we'd be such a different
twinkie.
country.
Do other nations have a bird?
I think so.
Or are we like the only one that like this bird?
This is fucking
bird rocks.
America.
Smash or pass an American eagle?
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. They're
Smash or pass
so
a turkey?
There's
Pass.
There's other eagles.
red-tailed hawk. Smash.
Not an eagle.
Mm-mm. Okay, so that sound that we all think that is a bald eagle, you know, that cawing sound, that's actually a red-tailed hawk.
Yeah, I feel like I knew that.
I used to be able to make that sound.
Like really good.
Like there were hawks that would circle my house.
Just mimic
And I was
them.
really proud. And then I stopped doing it for like a year, and I think my voice got a little bit deeper. Couldn't quite hit the note anymore.
That's too bad.
No, I don't have.
Why don't you give
friends.
it a shot?
No,
No.
no. I've been
It's been
warming
quite
up
a
the
year.
pipes again. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not in the cards. I
All
think.
right. Guess what Sweden's national bird is?
Sweden. Is it the
It's a pheasant.
A chickadee.
Swedish? The lesser
Oh,
great finch.
No.
is it a pheasant of any kind?
No.
Wait,
So
what country are we doing?
Sweden.
Sweden.
You're telling me it's a
Okay.
woodpecker?
I wish, honestly.
Is it a cuckoo bird?
No.
Cuckoo,
I
cuckoo.
don't think. I
We
don't
don't
think-
need a soundboard. I'll be our sound effects
You know,
person.
that might just work.
But
The national bird of Sweden is the Eurasian blackbird.
Eurasian blackbird.
wow.
Oh, Paul McCartney would be just astounded. Is its beak yellow?
It's like an orange.
Oh,
Interesting.
not the blackest bird.
How many colors do you think you can see? Can birds see more colors? Do birds see colors?
Good question.
I would assume
Yes. Yes, birds see color.
with
Do
how
they have night vision?
some
Owls do.
Yeah, that's true. They're nocturnal.
famously nocturnal birds. Yeah.
There was an owl in my backyard the other night.
Was that the whole story?
Great
That was it?
story.
You-
Love
I thought I
it.
was interrupted. It was so
I was just gonna say that it just went hoot hoot like really loud, and that was it.
It does that typical owl
the
business.
owl in my yard sounds like a wendigo.
Oh.
And I went out there in my robe.
On your shoulders?
With your arms
it was
behind your
fully
back.
wrapped around. I had to be ready to move. So I was like, there is something out here. And it's not human. And it's going to kill me. And I was like, what's making that noise? And then I like traced it down to the tree and I looked up in there.
Why?
Not my usual instinct is leave it alone. If I don't like it, leave it
Why
alone.
did you even bother investigating?
Just curious like a
Does
cat, my
something
man.
just draw you?
You've heard of the phrase, curiosity killed the cat, right?
Yeah, but that's not the whole phrase. That saying has more to it.
Like,
Did
Then
you-
tell me.
I'll look it
Enlighten
up
me.
real quick.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
remember
yeah.
the full thing. Oh my
But so something
goodness.
compelled you to go.
It was just such a frightening noise that I
Yeah.
just need to make sure I could go to
How do you
sleep.
know this Wendigo wasn't like, sirening you, lulling
I
you
mean, I
into
saw
its
an
kill
owl.
Yeah.
zone?
I got closer to the sound and it was. If it was after me, it's.
You can have him.
Yeah. Trust me, pal, you could have them. What was the saying? Curiosity.
Killed the cat.
Oh, but there's a second half. Huh?
Full quote. Look at that. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back.
Huh?
Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back.
We're talking about
Interesting.
resurrection.
We're talking.
The satisfaction of the curiosity.
Because curiosity killed the cat, but one thing about cats, they got 9 lives, baby.
But
What about,
in Puss in Boots.
Yeah, I was like, Puss in Boots.
Great film. I've seen it 4 times.
I haven't even seen it yet.
This podcast is brought to you by Puss in Boots, The Last Wish.
Oh my.
Go see it in a theater near you. I've seen it 4 times. Highly recommend it.
It did better Rotten Tomatoes than the second Avatar.
It did.
What?
Yeah, it beat
Yeah.
out. Yeah, it got better.
Damn.
It's a
Yeah.
perfect film.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Animated movie, top 5 for me. That thing was wow.
Do you think it'll
Yeah.
win an award?
It should. I cried.
You cried?
I cried real tears.
When was the last time you cried?
The first week.
Last night.
I would say like 3
Last
days.
week?
Before I went to bed.
Last
3
week.
days ago. Most likely. It's been happening more often lately
Yeah,
than
I feel
usual.
that.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
that. I definitely feel that.
Over winter break like 8 times because I saw Puss in Boots
Yeah, yeah.
4 times and I cried 3 times each time I watched the movie.
So 12 times.
12 times from Puss in Boots exclusively. Yeah. Cried a little bit in Avatar 2.
Oh,
Just
I cried
one
during
scene.
that one.
Not gonna spoil it. We started the first episode with a complete rundown of the entire plot of Thor: Love and Thunder. So we don't need to spoil that many more movies.
So, Natasha, what's your take on the ending of Thor: Love and Thunder? Since you didn't get to participate in our previous episode.
I don't remember how it ended.
I
How do
can
you-
tell you. I can tell you. I can
Telling
tell
you
you.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a person who hasn't actually seen this movie, I can tell you how it ends.
Okay.
With the post-credit scenes? I
Yeah.
remember those ones. Okay.
I didn't
Basically,
remember. And I saw.
Oh
them.
yeah, I remember.
they get
something
to
about,
Eternity, who is like a person. I'm putting up air quotes.
Oh,
And
a personification.
yeah,
of
basically,
eternity.
and Gore, Thor, and Lady Thor are all there. And they're basically like, man, you can keep on killing. I don't give a crap anymore. Go ahead. And he's like, well, shit. I guess I can't kill anymore, you know? I'll make my last wish. And he's like, bring my daughter back. And Eternity's like, gotcha. Don't worry, man. I'll bring her back. She comes back. But Lady Thor, Jane Foster, has cancer. She's dead. Died. She's no
She
longer.
dies in the end.
Yeah. Cancer will get you, man.
So what happens after that?
And then Thor is like, well, shit. Jane's dead. Who am I taking home now?
He's like,
Yeah. Yeah. You picked that. Yeah.
Because
Oh,
the
my
bad
girlfriend's dead. Who should I take home? That guy's daughter.
oh, I found
Gore.
the bird I was looking for.
Gore, the bad guy,
This
died.
bird. Isn't that a pretty bird?
Bird's trying pretty hard.
But basically,
It's so pretty. It looks like a phoenix.
It does actually. Yeah. Looks like a burnt up phoenix. It looks like the ash after the
It
phoenix.
looks like the phoenix, like in Harry Potter when they cry.
I wonder if it was
Fox.
modeled after that.
So, Trinity, continue with your
But-
synopsis.
But basically, Gore dies. He's dead too, you know? And Thor and the little girl are kind of like, okay, let's go. So Thor adopts Gore's daughter. And
Gore.
Gore is the bad guy.
Oh.
I don't know how to spell it.
G-O-R.
I think
Just
it's
one
2 R's.
Oh, there's 2 R's?
Well, Gore he's the god butcher. He's been going around killing all the gods.
I told you. They were like, go ahead, just keep on killing. And he
How do
went,
you
Gore
kill a
famously
god?
not a fan of gods.
Yeah.
How does he kill a god?
With
has
a
a-
blade.
A magical blade saw him being pretty upset, came out of the ground, and said, "Hey, kill some gods with me." And he was like, "Yeah, I'll do exactly that."
The sword
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
The blade.
Well, the sword had just as many lines as Eternity, being that they both didn't
0.
say a word.
But, so yeah. So Thor has an adoptive daughter now.
Yep,
Don't know her name. It's okay. And then the
doesn't
first
actually
post...
have a name.
Yeah.
They kind of tease that it's like they do one of those things. Oh, and they called him, and it's like Love and Thunder. He's thunder, she's love.
They're gonna make a movie about
Oh,
his
yeah.
daughter.
Probably.
Yeah.
His
And
daughter.
then first post credit scene is like of Zeus and Hercules, and Zeus is like
You mean Huncules?
Huncules. That's right, Huncules.
Who plays Huncules?
I don't know. Man.
Have you guys
Is he,
watched Ted Lasso?
Nope.
Okay. Well, he's from that show.
Okay.
Large
Anyways,
man.
Zeus tells Huncules to be like, go off, Thor. You know,
Go kill Thor.
we don't need him anymore. And
We
he's
don't
like,
need
"Okay."
superheroes anymore. We need gods.
We don't need Steve Jobs anymore.
Oh, great callback.
That was an amazing callback.
Okay.
I have news for you, Zeus. Actually, already taken care of.
And the second post credit scene is Jane Foster, you know, being greeted by Heimdall. And we know he's dead. And he's like, welcome to Valhalla. And she's like, oh shit, man. But then he's like, come inside. And then nothing. We don't get anything after that.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
So we don't know if she
Cut to
actually goes
black.
into Valhalla. And if she doesn't, that's a big bitch move.
Yeah.
That's a mistake.
I can't see Jane doing that.
You don't know. She
That's a
had
fact.
cancer. She became Lady Thor.
She
No,
did
but
have
I think
cancer.
she would want to be in Valhalla.
Yeah. Like that's a pretty lit
She
place
wanted
to be.
Thor, and if there's
Yeah.
one place Thor's going, it's Valhalla.
Yeah.
So next step,
She got an honorable death
yeah.
in battle against cancer.
I hope in the next movie Thor fights Jormungandr, the world snake.
That'd be fun. But yeah,
I don't know if that's a Marvel
that's
character.
how Thor Love and Thunder ends.
Wow.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
for
could tell
listening
you
to my
loved
TED
Thank
Talk.
you for explaining
Yeah, you
it.
seem
You're welcome.
to have loved that.
Very
ending.
enthralled
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Trinity's retelling.
Yeah. No, it was eloquently done.
Thank you.
Trinity.
I try.
I really like the scene where Thor's like, well, damn, who am I going to take home now?
And then sees a little child.
Yeah. Hey, you want to... All right, then.
Outta
Want to
here.
live with me?
Your dad's dead.
My girlfriend's
Yeah.
dead.
You,
I convinced your dad to die.
yeah, you want to come live with me?
So obviously,
And be my daughter?
I'd be a strong father figure for you.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Decent movie. It was okay.
I would give it a 6-7 out of 10.
My retelling
to a
or the
6.
movie?
A 6-7 what out of 10?
A 6 out of 10.
6 Nicks out of 10?
6 Mjolnirs out of 10. Yeah, Mjolnirs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it like 5 Mjolnirs out of 10.
It was good. It didn't piss me off.
Yeah.
It kind of pissed me off.
It did. I remember you talking
But it
about
was good enough to where I could not be as mad as I normally
Yeah.
would be in a movie that
Yeah.
I was disappointed in. It had redeeming factors.
Yeah.
It was not. Marvel movies were getting really good, and then that seemed to have declined, and I was like, ooh, a miss for me.
Yeah.
Me being a big Marvel fan.
Not a smash.
No, Thor: Love and Thunder, a pass for me.
Hard pass or soft pass?
Soft pass. I usually see Marvel movies multiple times. I've only seen that one once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. After Endgame, everything feels like a side quest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For now, Ant-Man seems good.
Oh.
That leads me to my next thing that I had to talk about today. So yesterday, I don't know if do fish smell? Can fish smell?
Like, do they have a sense of smell?
Do most fish smell things? I know sharks smell blood,
Mm-hmm.
but is that them smelling blood, or is that another sensory thing that they do to track the blood?
Well, in my expert knowledge, I am going to say that fish do have a sense of smell.
I can confirm that fish have a sense of smell. They.
Wait, did you just look this up?
I did.
But now that completely defeats the point of us arguing about it.
But still, like, why do you think they can smell?
I don't. I did not.
You didn't think they could smell?
Yeah, as of yesterday, I didn't. I was starting to think they don't.
Why?
What are they smelling? There's so much water. How can you smell through the water?
Hey, we're different from fish. Okay.
But how do they smell through the water then?
I mean,
With their smelling organ.
And how does that work? For me, it doesn't. That's not going to work for me.
Okay, so it's the same kind of situation as how can fish breathe?
Because here's the thing. You
Yep.
punch a shark in the nose, they avoid you.
Yeah.
You punch me in the nose, I'm coming at you harder than I did the first time. And sharks are way deadlier than I am.
But they have a more sensitive nose than you do.
All right, that's a little rude.
Well, fuck, dogs have more sensitive noses than
I
you.
have the nose of a bloodhound.
Bullshit.
Oh,
Can you smell me from over there?
I can. Well, didn't want to be rude. Didn't want to be rude. I can sniff something out.
yeah.
You give me a sock, and I will find that missing person.
All right, so if the police ever need to track a missing person, you're their man.
I'm the guy. I could draw the suspect
Oh, shit, yeah.
and draw them in with my nose. Well, draw us into them.
Yeah.
With my
I
nose.
see. I see.
Do you have that on your resume?
I don't have a resume.
Expert. Moving on.
No, I have a resume. It's not on
Next.
there, though. I'd have to accomplish something
Next
with the
thing.
nose to put it on the resume.
Oh, yeah.
I feel, just
You-
having
I
it.
see.
Nick,
I see.
don't put yourself down. You've accomplished a lot.
With the nose, not as much.
That's true. That's true. So you need to do something with your nose
I'm
first.
going to need to accomplish something big with the nose.
With that schnoz of yours.
Yeah. One time I was riding a bike, and I had hit a tree root on a dirt path. So I did a full flip.
Nice.
Not nice. I landed nose first,
Nose.
Ooh.
bike seat into the back of my head,
Oh.
driving the nose deeper into the ground.
That's
Wow.
rough.
And since I had momentum, I went
You, like-
forward on the nose. So then I tore the skin from my eyebrow down to my upper lip,
Ooh.
clean off the nose.
You just scalped your nose.
fully.
Did it break?
No. Somehow.
That's disgusting.
You know,
Unbroken.
scar?
I mean, most of the nose.
It's hard
is
to have the
just-
nose be a
Cartilage.
scar
Yeah.
when the whole nose was essentially replaced skin-wise. Literally, for an entire summer, my nose was just a giant scab.
Sounds like fun.
And so I didn't leave the house because I looked like Frankenstein's monster. I looked like a ghoul. And since it was
And
really
you know
itchy,
what,
since my
Nick?
whole face was rebuilding, I would scratch it a lot, and then it would bleed a lot, and it took way too long.
And then you looked even worse.
It took like 2.5 months to
and now you can't even tell.
Can't even
that.
tell.
Yeah.
No.
free nose job.
Free nose job.
Need a nose job. I got a bike and a
Just
dirt path.
scalp it off.
Her name on it, and it will do you in.
Oh,
I
Good
thought
to
my
know.
nose was broken. Somehow it wasn't.
that's crazy.
Because I went to the bathroom, I was like crying.
Yeah.
Because my face just
Was
mashed.
A mess.
And then I looked in the sink and it was just blood the whole way. I was like, oh my God. I thought I was dying.
Well, good thing you didn't.
Yeah.
Great thing.
Great story too.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And now we're on a podcast.
It's crazy how things,
Yeah.
the butterfly effect.
You had that happened to you so you could sell it on the podcast.
Exactly right.
Exclusively, so you could
Exclusively.
tell it on the
Yeah.
podcast.
This is the first time this story has been told by me to any other person ever.
It was so traumatic.
It was at the time.
No, I can imagine.
Yeah, I didn't talk to another child
Wait,
the
how
entire
old were
summer.
you?
I was in the 4th grade.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Dang.
That's tough.
Yep.
No
My
friends for the
self-esteem
whole
would have
summer.
gone
And it did. Trust me, it did.
down the toilet.
At the time, I was going to church. Stop that too. I hid myself from society,
As you
Like
should
the
do.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
like Quasimodo
Mm,
was my motto. What
Quasimodo.
would Quasimodo do?
Quasimodo.
I would hide in the highest part of my house and ring a giant bell at noon every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just stalk a gypsy, you know?
Wasn't Quasimodo based off a real person
Yes.
Yeah.
that lived in a real clock
Yeah.
tower?
Yeah.
That's all the information you're going to give me?
Yep.
Good to know.
Yep. Confirmed.
Esmeralda. Yeah, all that.
Confirmed.
Esmeralda. Very attractive cartoon
yeah.
character.
I would agree.
Underrated.
Mm-hmm. As
Disney
far as
heroine.
gypsies go, ooh.
She's great.
Underrated Disney heroine,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say. I'd say most people probably don't know her name or Quasimodo's name.
I think they know Quasimodo's
I think
name.
they call him the Hunchback. You guys call him the Hunchback before you call him Quasimodo.
Quasimodo,
I
the
didn't
Hunchback.
know what the Hunchback was until I watched the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I figured out his name was Quasimodo.
I just love the name.
Okay.
It's a good name.
Favorite heroine? Now, that sounds strange.
The drug or
Black
the
Tar.
lady?
Black Tar. Favorite heroine from Disney?
Should we do
Heroin.
classics?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Yep.
Meg from Hercules.
Oh, that's
And I'll say why. She's a fucking independent young woman.
Period.
She takes no sass from nobody.
Period.
And she don't need no help.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree.
She did not take crap from the god of death,
Period.
Yeah.
the underworld,
Yeah.
which most people probably would take some crap from them.
A little
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
It's a very good choice.
That is a good choice.
My counter, Mulan.
Okay.
Mm.
Same deal. Only killed people.
Only killed people.
Only put the, she put her money where her mouth was. Meg talked a lot of sass.
Yeah.
Mulan did that
Mm-hmm.
and then kicked some ass.
Yeah.
True,
All right.
and-
That's pretty true.
She played a boy very well.
Mm-hmm.
She did.
Which really
To the
begs the
point
question.
where the general
Yeah.
distracted-
Questioning.
He was questioning his own sexuality.
like,
under
Shit,
the
man, like,
impression
this boy.
he was attracted to another
a
soldier.
highly missed subplot.
Oh,
A lot of context there.
I'm getting a certain kind of feeling from
boy.
I really like you, son. You're
uh,
you're a special guy.
you.
my-
You climbed that pole quite nicely.
It was great.
Got a lot to you, son.
You,
My right hand. Come to my tent.
did they send me daughters when I asked for sons?
I specifically asked for sons.
Let's get down to business.
Questionable motives
Yeah.
from the general.
Yeah.
Yep. Go Mulan.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God I was attracted to a woman.
Was Mulan the one with friends that were animals? Did she have animal friends?
I mean,
She had a dragon.
a dragon, a
Eddie Murphy.
cricket,
There was
Eddie
another
Murphy.
thing, right?
and a horse who was
No,
once mentioned as a cow.
A cricket.
Yeah, I said cricket.
Oh, okay.
A cricket? Cricky?
A cricket,
Pocahontas
a cricket?
had animal friends too.
So did Snow
What was-
White and Cinderella.
But what were her friends? Was it-
Pocahontas has a raccoon,
Raccoon.
and a hummingbird.
And then
I've never
later,
seen Pocahontas.
What?
It's really good.
Overrated.
Oh.
Okay.
Why would you watch?
Honestly,
Why would you
a
watch
colonizer.
Pocahontas?
A white male has said Pocahontas is underrated. The
Why
human
would you-
being Pocahontas.
Why would you watch
Overrated.
Pocahontas when you can just watch Avatar? It's the same story.
Like Avatar, like the blue people, or Avatar? Like
Yes, the
Yeah,
Na'vi. No,
Na'vi.
the Last Airbender.
I'm
That
super
is-
excited
yes,
for
the
that,
Na'vi.
bro.
Racist. The blue people, they're called Na'vi.
Hey,
I
hey,
said Na'vi.
We
You
have
did. You think their favorite
blue
color is
people.
blue?
We have blue people.
I don't think so.
What color's their blood?
I think it's blue.
I thought it was
I think
blue.
it's like a darker,
Yeah.
it's a darker purpley blue.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm gonna say Mrs. Incredible is a good
Ooh.
heroine.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
She's my heroine.
She's good. I love her.
I'm mainlining
yeah,
this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
She had that booty.
Oh, which begs the question. So Mrs. Incredible, she Elastigirl, let's say.
Yes.
She can change her body.
That's a woman.
Is her ass even that size, or is she using her powers to make
She
her
a
ass
whole
that
lot of
big?
woman.
You know, that's a great
I've
question.
always wondered that.
We will never
I-
know.
Always
I
wondered
choose
that.
to believe that it
From the
is all
start.
natural.
I also think the wife from Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
The pregnant
What was her
woman.
name?
Yeah, she was like holding down like 12 children.
Yeah.
Nah, it's like 3. But
Yeah.
still, she didn't take shit from anybody either.
That's true.
Mm.
That's true.
She lived in a village. That
You-
was gonna
you
get
like a good
replaced with
mommy
resort.
figure?
Well, a nice mother figure is a nice character, I would say. I've been noticing a lot more of them in movies recently. And some of them not good mother figures. The movie Megan,
Oh shit.
she is
haven't seen
not
that.
a good
She creepy
maternal
looking.
figure.
That was
well,
bad.
not Megan. I would say
She
Megan,
learned the hard way.
Megan's almost a better mother
her
figure than the
mom.
mom of the
Just
movie.
randomly seeing
Really?
proof to your
Yeah.
child.
There's almost a sort of a rivalry between the real the mother figure and Megan because Megan was
Yeah.
taking responsibility. There's a line where she
Megan
goes,
even said it.
Megan will take care of your child so you can do more important things.
So you can focus on the more important things.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, that's a
Commentary.
weird choice of words.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
'Cause
Okay.
She invented Megan
She did.
and then started having beef with her own creation because it was mothering better than she was mothering.
Wow.
So it's,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Mommy issues.
for sure.
No.
All right. My pick, Nani from Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
She took care of her sister after her parents died.
Yeah.
and
Also,
was-
you know how old she was?
she was young.
She was 21.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was not that, like, her parents were like, oh, well, sorry, we're dead.
Yeah.
And Nani is like, don't worry, I got it. I'm going to be working like 3 jobs, get fired for all of them in a day. And
Yeah.
I'll find some more, you know?
Yeah, that's what her mom and dad did.
Sorry, we're dead.
we're gonna go and die. You got it. You can handle this.
You're good.
We're
And
actually gonna
now
move on to the next.
she takes care of her
So
sister.
the next stage.
And
of-
Stitch, an alien, you know,
Yeah.
while also holding an alliance with more aliens, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's doing great.
It's a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good choice.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments below. Who
Yeah,
you
Do,
Which-
do you have a take, an opinion?
I already said.
Yeah, she said.
Elasta
Elastigirl.
woman.
Oh, yeah.
Elastigirl.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
It went from just heroines to a weird mom tangent.
Yeah, it did.
Hey, they know what's going on, okay?
Yeah. Comment below who's your favorite mom
and why?
and why. Yeah.
And
Any
what kind
mom?
of issues do
yeah,
you have
and if
with
it's not
your
your
mother?
own mother,
And
comment under your own comment.
You-
Reply to that
yeah.
why it's not your own mother.
Yeah. And if you're lucky, we'll call you live during the
Call
show.
your mother on the air and give her the news.
Mom, don't worry. I might call you during this, but I won't tell you that it's happening.
So
Should we have a mom cast?
Yeah, my mom would enjoy it.
Oh my.
I feel like my mom would probably love that.
My mom's really quiet. I don't know.
It would
Only
probably
one way to find out.
really stress. us.
Actually, I think we should just call our moms live one day.
Yeah.
Like I said, my mom was. I can't imagine how this conversation is gonna go right away.
She's gonna listen to this.
She's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, hi, I guess."
you guess.
Yeah, I guess was me, but her going, "Oh, okay, hi, how is everyone?" You know.
On the phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is she gonna listen to this episode?
Oh, she listened to the first one. She's listened to it twice. She thought
Did
it
she
was good.
subscribe?
Second time listener.
Whoa.
Did she subscribe?
She listened to it twice.
She did.
She did.
Hmm.
That's
Wait,
amazing.
Listened to it twice or subscribed?
She did both.
I've been telling
Wow.
everybody to like,
Thank
subscribe,
you. What's her
and comment.
name?
Aubrey.
Thank
Thanks,
you, Aubrey.
Thank you.
This
That's a lot.
this shout out goes to Aubrey.
This
Thank
this
you,
podcast
Aubrey.
is brought to you by Aubrey.
Coming live at ya.
Wow.
1061.
Wow.
Great mom, the Trinity, and other family members within that family.
And a better viewer of the podcast.
Yeah.
Great mom, better fan.
Great mom, yet not Trinity's number one mom. Controversial opinion. Not my own opinion. But
And I
again,
quote, not my mom. Trinity.
Trinity. Verbatim, we have one of those, what I don't know what they're called, but the people at like courtrooms.
Stenographer.
Stenographer.
Yeah.
Like, can you repeat?
Could you read that back?
Yeah,
for
can
that
you
us?
back.
for me. I repeat. My mom is not as good as Nani.
Oh, you want to know what's so funny is my aunt's mom's name is Nani.
Wow.
So
That's
I
like-
get a real
Are
life
you Lilo?
Nani.
That's like real life beef. Damn.
I
So
get
your
a real life Nani.
grandmother's name.
No, not my grandma's name.
You said your aunt's mother.
Yeah.
Is that not your grandmother?
No.
We don't have to get into it.
You do realize
You
that.
sound a little prying. Nick.
It's just logistically, it sounds like
No.
a grandmother.
Moving on.
My grandma's name is Teresa, and I call her Nana.
Nana.
Not
Shout out to
Nani,
all the nanas.
Not
out
What do you
there.
Nani.
guys call
Not
your
Nani.
grandma?
who is
What do you
also
call your
your
grandmas?
grandma.
I've only got a Nana.
You call her Nana?
Yeah.
Nana.
Yeah.
I got grandma. Sometimes I just go ma. She's from the East Coast, so she's got a thick.
I call my ma.
That's
she's
what
got
I call my
me
mom.
too. She's got a thick
Mama.
East Coast accent.
But my ma's from here.
Got
But I
the
call my
Boston
grandma
accent.
grandma.
And then when my mom talks to my grandma, they both use the East Coast accent.
They slip into
Ma.
Boston.
Yeah, and then I start
love-
slipping into it for fun.
Hey,
just for the
wow.
fun of it.
I love East Coast
And I'm like,
accents.
hey, ma! Hey, ma! And she's like, what?
Hey, Ma. Where are the Danishes?
can't find
I need
the
a
freaking-
Boston cream pie.
I can't find my car keys. Mom,
They're in your car keys, Nick.
what are you talking about?
Your car keys are in your car keys.
You sound crazy right now. You sound crazy. Ma,
Your car
Ma,
keys.
come in here. I can't find the damn keys, Ma.
Your tan pants, your khakis.
They're in the wash, Ma. There's no possible way. So that's a normal conversation.
Yeah, that sounds pretty. That sounds right.
Sounds about on,
Yeah.
on the
My
spot, yeah.
lord.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So we'll be calling your mother first to have a Boston conversation.
that sounds amazing, actually.
But don't tell it. Just
No, I'll
call
go
her
right
and just
into
start,
it.
Go
Yeah.
right into it and start talking in a Boston accent.
Yeah.
In an
Usually when I
East
call
Coast
my
accent.
mom, she asks, "What are you doing?" There's a lot of like suspicion in my family to me interacting with.
Why are you calling me, Nick?
One time I called my brother because I was in a pickle, and my brother then called my parents. It was like Nick called me, and they're like,
Whoa.
"What?" Because I don't call people very often.
Yeah. So it's like big news.
It's
when
like
you call.
something has to be going on where Nick actually decided to call you.
And what do you know?
And when you know it's me.
Nicholas was in a pickle.
Yeah. I also tend to
Pickleless.
open up my conversations.
Pickleless.
On the phone. Quite. That's my mom's nickname for me is Pickle.
Pickle. That's kind
Yeah.
of cute.
Pickle Nick.
Pickle Nick.
It's me. Pickle Nick.
Pickle Nick.
But yeah. I also
Pickle
tend to be
Nick.
really suspicious over the phone. I like draw everything out and like I make it seem really weird on purpose. I don't know why.
So you have like really long calls, conversations before
Which
you
is
get to
wild
the
because
point.
I hate being on the phone.
That's so funny.
It's like
man.
I
there's
get
only like
phone
a few
anxiety.
there's
Oh,
only a
man.
few people that I like can talk on the phone for hours
That's
with.
crazy.
And other people, it's like if it's more than 5 minutes, I start getting anxious and I need it to be done.
Yeah.
But then the way I approach phone calls is counter-inducive to that.
Yeah.
Where I make it longer and I'm like, I need this to be over. But then I'm being weird. So then it has to be, it's a cycle.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That's like a vicious cycle.
I make a lot of bits that I enjoy, but then those bits also consume my energy really fast and I can't deal with them. So yeah, that's the conundrum that I find myself in most often.
Lovely.
Yeah. When you,
Short phone conversations. It's the way to go. Just get in, get out, get
Yeah.
straight to business. Brass tacks.
Yeah, this could have been
Sounds
a
lovely.
fax. You could have faxed me this.
Yeah.
You could have sent me a fax. You called me. This should have been a fax.
This is a letter.
I bought a fax machine, and no one has sent me a fax yet. I'm starting to think this is a wasted investment.
Lovely.
Yeah,
get a
because you have to
fax?
pay for a fax line and everything.
Yeah.
And that's
Sounds
different than a telephone line.
Should we get a fax for the podcast? Do we have a
That
fax?
sounds expensive.
That sounds amazing.
And you
here?
can
Get this
fax
one. Hold on.
us.
Do we have a fax here?
No.
Oh.
Well, okay, first of all, this building does not have a fax machine.
I actually overheard
Well, I
a
didn't know.
conversation the other day
Maybe down in admissions they do.
where they were
HR has
talking
one.
about, so like, can I get this fax? I don't want to email this because it's got personal information. And they were like, no, we haven't had that for like 5 years.
Literally, like there's no
And there
fax
was a whole
service.
thing. There's a whole spiel between two people about faxing, and I was like, I'm gonna go because I was in a conversation at the front, and I was like, this is not for me.
Yeah. Well, our office used to have a landline
Really?
that would get a call maybe once a year, and it was spam.
From the same person or just different over
Just
here?
a robot phone.
I
We
like
still have a
to answer spam
landline
calls.
Yeah.
at my
No,
house.
in our office.
But at my house, there's a landline.
Landlines are so pointless.
You know, I agree, but my parents want it, so it's
Down
mostly
with the
spam
landline.
calls.
Yeah.
It's mostly.
Who calls a landline?
Yeah.
I will. Give me your parents' number and I will call the landline.
Newsflash: my parents don't have a landline. I talked them into getting rid of it because all they were getting was robot calls.
My
What
parents
if
had
I
flip
could have called
phones.
them?
Okay, Trinity, you don't need to call them. You don't need to call my parents.
I'm trying to think she does. I'm trying to think she
I think
very
she got
well
some
might.
stuff to say.
I think she got some stuff to get off her chest.
Hello, Doug's parents. My name's Trinity.
I got a bone to pick with you,
I-
Doug's.
I work with Doug.
How dare you raise this ungrateful little shit?
This mongrel.
Mr. and Mrs. Dugwell
And
Senior.
then you're gonna find
Mr.
you-
Dugwell Senior.
your parents and I hanging out, playing bingo. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Trinity, why are you hanging out with my parents?
I'm like, we've
Playing
been talking
bingo?
We've been talking on the landline, man, and we've been having a blast.
She's just in your parents' fucking house.
Yeah, she's the fucking my pen pals with my parents. Trinity, what the heck you doing?
You know,
Trying to get in on my family time?
honestly, your parents are a blast.
Hey, come to Thanksgiving, Doug, and Trinity's already.
Trinity's already there. She's carving the turkey.
You're late, Doug.
You're late, Doug. What the hell?
Bluey is on the television.
Bluey's on the...
What is your parents' names?
Don't worry about it.
I'm like,
Okay, my mom's name is Victoria,
okay.
and that's all you're getting.
I'm gonna be like, Victoria has called you
Oh, no.
5 times.
Don't you
didn't
dare
answer.
fucking guilt me into calling them. Oh, my gosh.
Victoria called me. I answered, and she's like, "Well, my son is so ungrateful."
My son has been missing for 7 years. I haven't heard from my son in a decade.
You're slowly going to see all your pictures disappear, and it's gonna be me and your parents.
Replaced
Trinity
with you.
photoshopped
Oh, my
herself
God.
over you in all of your old pictures.
But in my house, in my family's
in your
house.
place, yeah.
I saw this TikTok.
It was their idea
I don't
to
want to.
Photoshop you on top of me.
You're like, you know what? I think you would look really good. I have a sweater you can wear, and we can do it. We can do it again.
I saw this TikTok and it was someone and they were like,
Current you in old pictures.
it's you on like baby Doug's body, but
Adult Trinity.
It's Christmas morning 2002. I'm opening. It's actually your face on me. Nintendo!
Nice.
I love it.
it's an avocado.
Wow.
Thanks. No, I saw this TikTok and it was someone and they were like in their parents' house and they had like these candles, these like white, like tall candles, and then they took 2 glasses of milk and were like replace the candles with the milk
Oh, yeah.
just to see until their parents like noticed.
I saw one where it was like people prepping like food for their family, like pre-prepping the water for my family, and so they filled every glass with water in the cabinets and put them back in the cabinets.
No.
And then they did it with like bowls of cereal. They like poured milk and cereal in the bowls and then put them back in the cabinets. It killed me because they did it for like everything. They like just filled everything with food.
Are they talking to you?
You taking a call? in the middle-
Are you taking a work call right now, Trinity?
I am on the clock.
My God.
I am working.
My God.
Are they calling?
Is it important?
I don't think so. I think they were just asking where Brian was.
I forgot that I knew Brian.
Yeah. Well,
And
there's
then-
like 2 of them.
And then he walked in and I was like, oh yeah, I know Brian.
I
Yeah.
know Brian.
I know Brian.
I know Brian.
Oh, I see. I'm actually late for something.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
Dang.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to call it there.
Please like, subscribe, and comment.
Yep.
Yeah.
And why don't you comment in this episode below who your favorite speaker is?
Or your mom.
Yeah, yeah.
Mine is Victoria. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah. Comment that. Comment down below who your favorite mother is. Signing off, this has been Doug.
This has been Tasha.
This has been Nick.
This has been Trinity.
And this is Doug.